からくりからと申します。よろしくお願いします。ホライゾンゼロドーン、続きからやっていきたいと思います。さあ、前回の続きからになります。前回はメインストーリーのとここか、地中に眠る謎をやって、3の死神、そして野良の神奥かなをやったということで、プロジェクトゼロドーン施設を調べ、で、なぜね、この世界が一回滅びたのに人間がまだいるのかみたいな、そういう謎がちょこちょこ解けて、で、自分が住んでたね、野良族のエリアの、どうだっけ、この辺か、大いなる母の奥に行って、エレウシス9っていうところの建物を調べたと。そして、今日はその続きですね。ハデスを倒すためのマスターオーバーライドというのを手に入れるためにガイアプライムの遺跡を目指すというところで、ここまで来てますね。ここに向かうはずです。なので今日はメインクエスト、崩れ落ちた山をやっていきたいと思います。どここれこっちでいいのか。
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
こっちかい。ここ登んのか。そうか、俺一回来て、ここにもうワープ作っちゃってるから、ずっと俺ここでやってたんだな。だから今もう全然、ルートがわかんなかったんだよな。
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
ストーカーがいるね。こうやって夢で起動するわ。
That wasn't a warning.
めっちゃいるじゃん待って待って、そんなおる？それは予想してなかった。お前ごときが俺に勝てると思うな。いって。で
Nice.
まあまあ、とりあえずね。でかくなきゃ勝てるかな。ストーカーとかあの辺はもう全部やってきてるから今までも森でやってきてるから。マジこんなルートだった？おかしいな。俺一回来てるはずなんだけど全然記憶にない。
Now I know what they're guarding.
あー、グリーンとホークか。グリーンとホークはやれるな。あいつなんだ？ラベジャー。ラベジャーあれだな。で、おっあー、すっだる。全然当たんねえ。あー、いって。あ、終わったね。
Better.
意外となんとかなったな。まあでもこの上にストームバードがいたような気がするから、あいつに関してはもう戦わない方向でいこう。だいぶ吹雪いてきたな。 あれいねえな。あ、違う、あれだわ。ここ一回来た時にムービーが流れてストームバードとの強制の戦闘になるんだ。で、俺それ倒してんだわ。そういやそうだわ、倒してるわ俺。だからいないんだな。いやー、探索したがゆえに一番の見せ場である戦闘がないっていう。まあいいか。いや、来たなここで。配信外で来た時はもうここは行けれなかったんだよね。
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
これで行く道がなかったから。
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
なんか俺
Don't look
昔
down. Don't look down.
昔やった時もね同じことやってたんだよね。ストーリー進めたらいけるようになるのに、それを知らずにずっとこの辺うろうろしてたっていうのを5年前にもやって、今回もやったからね。全然いけねえここっつって。これストーリー進めなきゃいけなかったんだっけと思って。
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
いつここに来た？
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
ガイアの修理。
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
なぜここにいない？
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
中に入るか。
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
遺跡を探索する。
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Mind your footing.
Don't count your chicken embers before they incubated, huh?
焦った今の。こんなとこで死ぬとかほんと勘弁してほしいからね。
Guess that's my way across. It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Whereか。
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it? Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Charles Ronson.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth.
Oh.
What is this?
来たな。
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Hell, Liz. I know.
ああ、みんなが音声残してんだ。
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Travis Tate.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
これが記念碑か。なるほどね。サイレンス。
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run it.
あ三角を押したら切れてしまったな。どこ？もう一個先か。エレウシスランチタイムチェック。
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
What are we going to plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
登るか。
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, The air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Master Override あんのか。
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
結局このロボット暴走の原因になったテッドが科学者も殺したんだな。立ち悪いな。立ち悪いな。
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
どっから、あ、ここだ。
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
ハデスとの関係について全て教えろ。
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
Hades.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
導きの塔。
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. The surrounding geography. Who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
なぜカージャを
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
メリディアンはどうでもよかったのか。
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
なぜ奴らを裏切った？
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
私のことを知ったのはいつ？
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
知識のためなら何でもするのか。
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
新しい槍ってことかな。サイレンスの槍を入手。あ、すごい光ってる。
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval,
ビリビリす
I
る。
know he'll defend the city. The spire.
ビリビリするね。迫り来る影。太陽の宮殿。メリディアンだ。行きましょう。そしたら飛ぶぞ。焚き火にファストトラベル。 なんかもうじき最終決戦っぽい感じの雰囲気ですね。もう全然どういう風に戦ったとか全く覚えてないんだけど何にも覚えてない。やばいな。大丈夫かな。まあ、武器的にはね負けることはないと思うけど、アバードここにいるのか。
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Mara とさっきの人だね。
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
戦の前に休息を取る。両方確認。ああ、なるほど。導きの塔と、おね。じゃあ見るか。飛ぼう。どこ？あ、大砲がある。ああ、この人だ。
Petra.
この人だ。
Here she is, the guest of honor.
いたな、
I
こ
knew
の
there was
人。
something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
試してみて
Can
も
I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
そういや、あれか、これ配信外でやったな。これ配信外でやったな、そういえば。
Come on, then.
OK。で、あ、ま
Have you
だ
just
喋れるのか。
polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't
こ
that
の
a
人はどっ
little...
かの、
What?
どうだっけな。なんかね、この辺だったと思う。ここかな、ここだな。フリーヒープっていう場所にいる女性の鍛冶屋みたいな人で、山賊から守ったりしたっていうサブクエがあったんだよね。配信外でやったわ、そういえば。テブだ。
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Don't let your guard down.
これで、次。
Prince Edaman has returned.
導きの塔の方だね。
I fear once.
見に行こう。いや、でももう、最終決戦って書いてあったな。決戦に備えるって書いてあったから。どこそれ？遠いな、意外と。どんな感じなんかな。めっちゃなんかコラプターとかあの辺がうわーってくるんかな。このルートで合ってる？合ってるよね。じゃあさっきのえげつない大砲がある方が戦いやすいんで、あの武器めっちゃ強いからな。 外と弓じゃなくてああいうヘビー系の武器を使って戦うことになるかもしれないな。導きの塔、これ来たことあるかな。あんま記憶ないんだけど。じゃあまずこっちからだな。
It rises taller than the highest tree. Please come.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
で、こっちはOh,
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
で、ヴァンガードだね。エレンドンとこかな。
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
よし。ヴァンガード4人か。して、決戦の前に休息を取ると。じゃあ一旦戻ろうか。スキル溜まってんな。怒りの反撃。槍の強攻撃のダメージ増加。これかな。 あと2個だ。よし、じゃあオーリンの部屋に泊まろう。
Olin's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
やり残したことは、まあ、サブクエぐらい。ああ、まあ、これはもう、一旦いいでしょう。やりましょう、メインを。休息を取る。決戦の前に休息を取る。後戻り不可。いいよ。行こう。
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me.
どういう状況？どういう状況？これヘリ戦？何？全然当たんないな。武器が弱いかも。いて。やはり近接。ああ、やべ、ヘリス来てんじゃん。ちょっと待って、お前は後だ。 その武器が欲しい。俺によこせ。えいったお前。お前ちょっと待ってくれ。あのマシンがどこ行った？落ちた、もしかして。熱っ。お前なんで同じ攻撃を同じ攻撃してくんだよ。燃えろ。全然燃えねえじゃん。敵かよ。あ、こっちの方が効く。お前弱えな、ダメージが。あいつ何がいいんだろう。これか。いや、低いね。やばい。
Bridge can't take much more of this. Blocked again. He's quick.
これを撃っていく
It's
しかない。
giving way.
あっつ。
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
あと半分。
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
お前が電気に弱いのは分かったと。
You will die out nothing. A savage cannot understand destiny.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
自業自得だ。
None of this was meant to be Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
よし。で、こっちね。オッケー。あ、物資があんじゃん。
I'd have to ditch something.
うわー、鉄ブリンガーだ。
For Meridian.
あー、武器ある。
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
めっちゃ食らう。すげえな、やっぱこれ。
It's taking a shot at me.
にいいのか。なんかちっちゃいのめっちゃ来た。
Gotta get to another platform.
あ、来たまた。さあ、またデスブリンガーだ。やめたってやめたって。死んだあいつ。大丈夫か。当てるのむずくない？グリントフォークは。あ、当てるのむずっ。トラプターだ。どっからあんな奥おるんか。あ、やば。ストームバードだ。あれだな、反対に行った方がいいな。 ってねえな。
Coming! Ah!
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
絶望的なダメージ。HP 5って。すごい。どこ進んだらいいめっちゃ適当なルート進んどるけど。
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face the true son of shadow demons.
大丈夫か。行くぞ。放っていくぞ。この辺もめっちゃいるじゃん。
I will answer your challenge. Rest now, Ice Hunter.
今の別に戦わんでよかったんかな。お、ムビだ。
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
絶望。
It must have gotten through the defenses. The Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
もうあの子供に関してはもう助からん。ノラはワンチャンあるけど。
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing.
Huh?
Wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
団長とエレンドとかはどうなってるんでしょうか。
Aloy! It's Aloy!
Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
Oh,
I should stock up.
あの人だ。
Last chance.
で、ここ登っていけばいいのか。さあ。
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
これ相手にするのはちょっと厳しいね。いや、いって。これか。やば。全然壊れねえこれ。壊れた。ああ、そこもうこれでいってこれで壊せるはずだから。それはああこれだな。
Look out, it's brought in reinforcements.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
いったお前これはずるい。おいおい敵が。なんも見えんなんも見えねえわ。状況なのこれ。あいつの近くに武器がある。あれでやるしかない。何武器これ。グリンが強っ。やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。痛い痛い痛い痛い。壊れた。 けるかな。壊れたな。あ、痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。あとはもう倒すだけか。足だ。
Watch it. They keep coming. Knock them back.
Take them out first.
これで炎でオーバーヒーさせて、で多分出すんだよね。多分再熱感みたいな。それを強化弓で壊す的な。痛えなマジで。なんだ、誰だ。あいつ誰だ。炎か。炎っぽい。邪魔だ。お前はちょっと邪魔すぎる。あー、コラプターいる。めんどくせえ。邪魔だなこいつら。
Execute.
Aloy, that blasted heap wants your blood.
Okay, here it comes.痛えよ。痛い痛い痛い痛い。コラプターがうぜえな。 My way's clear. Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
Rally!
System threat imminent.
We are life takers and machine breakers all.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
お終わりかなこれで。ああ、もうゲームディレクターが出ましたね。これで終わりですね。ということで、ホライゾンゼロドーンクリアしました。いやーもう5年ぶり発売日に一応プレイして、クリアまでやって以来ぶりのホライゾンゼロドーンだったんですけど、まあ配信外とかでもね、ちょっとプレイしてサブクエやったりとか、回ってない焚き火とかをね、うろうろして、新しい集落見つけたりとか、いろいろやってたんですけど、なんかこう5年ぶりとは思えないぐらい、2回目のプレイなのに、すっごい楽しかった。めちゃくちゃ楽しかった。やっぱこのゲーム好きだなぁと改めて思いましたね。5年前やった時とかもすごい楽しくプレイしてた記憶だけはあって、珍しくトロコンとかもしたぐらい楽しんでたゲームだったので、いや楽しかったな今回もなかなかね、まあオートエイムがあるから助けられたみたいなとこ多かったですけど、敵が強かった。まあ多分防具を強いのにしてないんですよね。なんか近接耐性が上がってる防具とかもあるんだけど、俺ね見た目で選んでたから 見た目でね、なんか紋章の鎧だったかなっていうやつにしてたので、あの見た目がめちゃくちゃいいなと思って、あれにしてたっていうのもあって、あいつが多分、非耐性アップみたいな感じだったんですよね。なのでまあ、もうちょい強い防具つけたら、もうちょっと余裕だったかもしんないけど。こんなストーリーだったか。ストーリーに関しては、まあ断片的にね、そのメリディアンがどうのこうのとか、そのでっかい街があったとかは覚えてたんだけど、基本的にもうストーリーの流れ覚えてなかったので、最後どうやって倒すんだろうとか、それこそハデス倒した後に、アーロイが、エリザベトのね、なんか亡くなった場所に行って、そのデータログを見るとかっていうのも全然覚えてなかったので、なんか新鮮だったわ。新作プレイしたんかなっていうぐらい新鮮でしたけど。まあでも、ホライゾンゼロトーン、これでクリアしましたけど、まだ終わりじゃないと。実はね、このダウンロードコンテンツがあるんですよね。ずっとサブクエにも出てましたけども、凍てつく大地っていうダウンロードコンテンツがありまして、あれはですね、買うだけ買ってやってないんですよね。なので、そこから、もう本当に今から、ここからもう完全初見。まさかのここから完全初見という感じだ。これ飛ばせる？なんかボタン押してみる？あ、スキップ。お、導きの塔。なんか刺さってんだよ、つって。
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
ハデスを打ち破り、ガイアが夢に見ていた地球の最短が実現しました。おめでとうございます。メインストーリークリア後も世界を自由に冒険し、終わっていないクエストをクリアすることができます。世界の状態をクエスト迫り来る影の最初に戻しました。クエスト完了による所持品と経験値はそのまま残ります。そしてニューゲームプラスが解放されました。クリア時のスキルと所持品を引き継いだまま物語の最初からプレイできます。じゃあ、コンティニュー。てけてん。どっからっつったあー、はいはい。太陽宮殿に行くとこからか。なるほど。なんか解放しよう。こっちにしよう。あとスキル1個だ。ということで、これで、メインも終わりましたので、次はこれだね。凍てつく大地へ。ここですね。もうじゃあもうこれはメインじゃねえんだな。もうサイドクエスト扱いなんだ。結構あるな。じゃあまあ、今日はこの辺で終わりにしましょう。いやー、無事クリアしたということで、次回はサイドクエストの凍てついた大地へというやつに行きますので、 新しいエリアですね。ここの新エリア、まだトールネックね開けてないですけど、新エリアから次回は始まるということになります。次回はもう完全初見。次からはもう俺も何も知らない状態から始まりますので、強い敵いるんだろうね、どうせ。もうサンダージョーやラストーンバードで苦戦してたやつが進めるのかと、いけるのかという感じですけども、次回はサイドクエスト、ダウンロードコンテンツからやっていきたいと思います。ということで今日はこの辺で終わりたいと思います。お疲れ様でした。バイバーイ。